Big Dope 7 here with another episode of Road to the World Series. Both Cubs and Sox here playing King Ross's White Sox. They were able to pull out the victory yesterday on us on a walk-off home run by Melky Cabrera. And unfortunately, John Lester did not factor into the decision, although neither did Chris Sale, who they both pitched phenomenal games. Lester going all 9 innings until the home run in the 10th inning, which was given up by Travis Wood. And just a painful loss for us yesterday. But the offense just couldn't get it done. Even when Chris Sale left the ball game, we couldn't get anything. But today we have Jason Hamill going for us, who's 5-6 with a 3.55 ERA. Took the loss the last time out in a real hard luck loss, as he pitched a phenomenal ball game. Just one error ended up costing him his last ball game. He'll be facing Jeff Samardzija, who's 8-11 with a 4.50 ERA. So hopefully we can get a little bit more offense off of him today. We just couldn't seem to do it against Chris Sale, but we do need a win here. Try and improve our record. We're sitting 7 below 500 now, and we've been sliding a little bit as of late. Now 4 of our last 10 ball games we've won, so we've lost 6 of our last 10. So we really do need a win. But we'll go ahead and jump into this ball game here. Still sitting in 4th in the NL Central. White Sox sitting in 3rd in the AL Central. And let's see here. Starting to see that guys might need days off. You know what? But we got 2 more games. We're gonna just let them play, and we're gonna finish out this stretch here, and then we'll give them that they all get a day off on Monday. Let's see here. We are actually going to put Kyle Schwarber at DH and get a real left fielder in there. I'm going to bet Coughlin 7th. And that's how it's going to roll. That's the lineup we're going in with there today. Miguel Montero didn't look like himself in the cage. We're going to go ahead and skip that. Rizzo a little low on energy. Skip that. Fowler low on energy. Oof, man, everybody's low on energy. Oh well, they're going to play. But that's going to go ahead and do it for me. I'm going to go ahead and kick it out to Matt, Eric, and Steve out at the ballpark, and I'll be back after the game, guys. Enjoy.
Let's go Giants for the 3rd time in the last.
Baseball coming up in a few minutes from U.S. Cellular Field. It's the Windy City Showdown. Cubs and White Sox next. A look there at U.S. Cellular Field in Chicago as we join you for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game interleague series between the Cubs and their crosstown rivals to the south, the Chicago White Sox. With that, we say hello again, everybody, and welcome to Cubs Baseball. Matt Vasgersian with you, Mike Side. Alongside me are Major League veterans Steve Lyons and Eric Karros. And Steve, let's talk about the 2 starters that take the baseball here tonight.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
We'll hear more from the guys as the night moves along, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Chicago Cubs, as Joe Madden will line them up like this. They'll match up against a former wide receiver turned reliever turned starter, the hard-throwing right-hander Jeff Samardzija. Behind him, the White Sox defensively will line up like this. Dexter Fowler. Makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Now here it comes. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Now the pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2. Here's another 0-2. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. 1-2 pitch coming to Fowler. Now a swing and a ground ball. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. We'll look here at the scouting report as we'll show you what to expect moving forward from the 30-year-old right-hander. Starlin Castro will stand in, and he wasn't much of a factor yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the loss. First pitch on the way. Hit hard to short, taken there by Ramirez. And the throw to LaRoche is in time, 2 gone.
And that ball is rifled at him that time, and it just about took him into left field. Somehow he gets his glove down there and makes a nice play.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Now the pitch. Now a swing, and oh boy, ground balls have ruled the inning. A third straight right here. Throw on to LaRoche is going to be in time, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Now it's the White Sox turn in a scoreless ball game. Now the starting lineup for the White Sox looks like this. And on the mound to try to tackle this lineup, there you see the numbers for the 6'6" right-hander Jason Hamill. And there's a look at the defensive alignment for the Cubs here. On his way to the plate is the center fielder Adam Eaton to get things started here in the home half of the first. Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. EK, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, and they dropped the opener of the series and of the road trip last time out. I thought they came out a little flat, but still plenty of time to turn that around, though. Well, good start so far for the home guys. 1, 2, 3 top half, followed by a leadoff single here to start things off in the bottom half.
Melky Cabrera will get his first opportunity here, and he enters play 3rd in the American League batting race. Now here's the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. He may not throw a ton of changeups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are, so the more you can keep these guys guessing, off balance, the better.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Ready now on 1-1. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. There to take it in is Coughlin, and there's your first out. Adam LaRoche will stride 4th to take his first cuts now. And he's a long ball threat, of course, currently 4th in the American League in that department. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. A bare hand for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Second inning upcoming here on the south side with no score. Jorge Soler will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Soler.
First pitch coming. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And he's going to kick off the second with extra bases. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Well, he smokes this ball right here. This is a fastball, and he's right on it. Drives it right into the left center field gap, and he's going to wind up on second with a leadoff double.
Number 12 will stand in as he'll get a break from playing the field and be the DH here in this one.
Yeah, it's a nice luxury to have here in an interleague ball game. You give him a little bit of a break from the field, but you still keep that big bat in the lineup.
Nail that runner!
And here's the first pitch. Fouled straight back. A runner at second, nobody out. He's set, now the pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. And he is in there.
So a double and a fly ball move a man to third now with 1 away. Now if they could just get another fly ball, it would likely net him a run.
Miguel Montero will dig in for the first time now. He's got that average up nearing the 340 mark to begin play. Montero waits, now the pitch. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. And Eric, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
And in terms of the homestand, they've won 2 and lost 2. So not much to say about that except you hate to give away games at home. You'd like to see a little more consistent effort going forward.
Just a simple ground ball right here, but that's going to do the trick. And that puts our first run on the board here on the RBI ground out.
Chris Coughlin will try and start over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground out. Now here's the first pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
One of the great things about having a crosstown rival, as a visiting player, it's a lot like a home game. You're not dealing with hotels, airports, travel. You get to sleep in your own bed, stay in your routine. It's a big plus.
Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. Here it comes. And he gets under this one and in fact breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Cubs 1 and the White Sox nothing. Jose Abreu will start things off in the bottom of the second.
For the White Sox, designated hitter, Jose Abreu.
First pitch coming. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. Look out, 2-0 now.
Please, Hamill, don't hurt him.
.2-0 on the way. Outside, 3-0 now. Thompson waits on deck. Now the 3-0 offering. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And remember, he's coming off a loss in his last start. So if he keeps doing things like walking the leadoff guy, he'll be in trouble here too.
Thompson will get his first shot here with the runner on following the leadoff walk. First pitch to him. Fouled back. He's ready now. The pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. Nobody out, runner on first. From the stretch. Fastball, got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it, 1 gone.
And if you want to see a guy get blown away at the plate, this is just 1 finger down 3 times in a row. He was just overmatched there.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers, as he swings and hits a line drive out to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
And these guys know that if you're going to get to a pitcher like this, you got to get to him early. Once he settles in, he can be really tough. But they've got 2 on against him now and only 1 out.
Alexi Ramirez will stand in. One of the top base stealers in the American League this season, currently 5th in that department. Here's the first offering. Fastball in there for a called strike.
You know, it's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
He's ready. Now the pitch. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Boy, things are going from bad to worse so far. He's looking completely lost up there.
He's set. Now the pitch. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. There's one. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire the side. White Sox leave one. They're down 1-0. Javier Baez will stand in, and he was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. First pitch coming. Oh, and he hung the slider here, and it's a towering drive out to deep left field. This ball is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
You want to talk about instant offense? How about the first pitch of the inning? He's just hoping to get ahead here with a first pitch strike, but now all of a sudden, he's got a guy circling the bases.
Stepping in now, Addison Russell, as Samardzija will get ahead of him here with strike one. He'll come in here at 263. 6 home runs and 25 driven in. Pitch on the way. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
The pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. So with one gone here in the inning, it's time to check out the Cubs' upcoming schedule so you can plan your week around staying at home and watching Cubs baseball here with us. Dexter Fowler will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And the pitch. And this will be fouled away. Now here it comes. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
Well, this is how you bounce back from giving up a home run. Back-to-back strikeouts. As a pitcher, you've got to have a short memory out there. And he looks like he's come back from that one in pretty good shape.
Here's Starlin Castro. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Now the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Here's the pitch. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 2-0 Chicago. Number 18 makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Number 18.
First offering on the way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
Well, that one's at 94, so The velocity's good right now.
And now a pitch on the way. Hit hard back up the middle, and he's got himself a base hit.
This is what you call an ambush swing right here. You're hitting in the back of the order. You're looking dead red early in the count, kind of just hoping the pitcher might relax and forget about you for a minute. Then you get that fastball middle in, and you jump all over it.
Here's Emilio Bonifacio now, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He'll check in here with an average of .325. 1 home run and 14 driven in. He waits. Now the pitch. Now the 0-1 is lifted in the air out to left field. Coughlin will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Well, the only good news that comes out of this at-bat is that he stayed out of the double play. Other than that, this at-bat really didn't achieve a whole lot.
Adam Eaton will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first. Now the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. From the belt, kicks and deals. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. Too high. 1-2. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and he's getting guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But if he starts to get too high or too far outside, then it's just an easy take.
And he's safe.
Man, this is how you break out of a cold streak. This is his second hit of the ball game. This one goes for extra bases. You can see that confidence is slowly starting to come back at the plate.
Here's Melky Cabrera, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
All right, you're down 2 here. You've got the tying runs in scoring position with 1 out. This has to be a productive at-bat. Even if you don't reach base, you've got to get that guy in from third.
Here comes the 1-0. Ball 2. 2-0 count, the pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You've got to make these guys earn it.
3-0 is on the way. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. Adam LaRoche will dig in here with the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
He's been tough to deal with this year. Second on the team in RBI, so this is a golden opportunity.
Here's the first pitch to him. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. It's going to take a lot of guile to work out of this one.
Well, he's got plenty in reserve. This would need to be a magic act, no doubt.
Has a look, now the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Here at the plate, you just need to be thinking base hit here. A grand slam, that'd be sweet, but a single should be enough to tie up this game.
Let's go, White Sox!
The 1-1. And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. Fowler will make the play. Tagging is the runner from third. And they are on the board with the sac fly, as this is now a 2-1 game.
And at the very least, that's what he's up there hoping to do. And that's hit the ball in the air somewhere. So nice job to pick up that runner from third. Although the other 2 runners have to stay put now with 2 away.
Jose Abreu will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. First pitch on the way. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
And you can bet they'll pitch in carefully with a couple guys on base.
2 men are on with 2 men out. The 1-0 pitch. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1.
Even though that's a strike, that's still not a bad take because you're facing a guy that's already walked a few guys, so make him throw some more pitches. Run that pitch count up.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Anthony Rizzo will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
First baseman number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Now here's the first pitch. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
And this pitch hits him, but it does so after he swings through it. A bizarre sequence there. It's 0-2. Pitch on the way. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
Here comes a 1-2. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground is short. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out.
Boy, this is just a nice play right here, ranging up the middle. You can see that he doesn't try to rush things here. He just gathers it, steadies himself just for a brief second to square himself up, and then makes a good throw on target to get his man.
In is Jorge Soler. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. They'll take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the fourth.
Very quickly, 5 pitches and 2 outs here in the fourth. Well, those are the kind of innings you love to have if you plan on working deep into a ball game.
Number 12 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first offering. Oh, and he reaches out for a fastball this time and drives it high in the air to deep left center field. And it will indeed get out of here. Gone. A home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. 8th home run on the season for him. And with it, the Cubs have taken a 3-1 lead.
Well, so much for getting a shutdown inning. He'd gotten 2/3 of the way home, but then he makes a big mistake here, and that ball is going to wind up well over the wall.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. That last home run checks out officially at 432 feet. Montero waits. Now the pitch. Samardzij's pitch is hit sharply back up the middle, and that's going to find its way into center field for a base hit.
Yeah, he hit a good pitch there. This thing's toward the outside part of the plate, but he stays with it all the way. Uses the big part of the field and gets himself a base hit.
Into the box now, Chris Coughlin taking the other way toward left center and fairly deep. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Cubs 3 and the White Sox 1. Thompson will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Fielder, number 75.
Now the first pitch. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1. Now here's the pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Here it comes. Out of play. The 0-2 once more. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. 3rd and final game of this 3-game set comes your way Sunday afternoon. That's tomorrow as you see the pitchers scheduled to take the mound in the series finale. Tyler Flowers will dig in. He singled his first time around. First pitch coming. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
This is a spot where it helps to have a 2-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
The next pitch. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. Throw in time at first for out number 2. And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And as you can see there, both guys topping out at 96 miles an hour. Alexi Ramirez will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. And here's the first pitch. And that's in there for strike 1. Now the pitch.
Here we go.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Yeah, it's so easy to get caught reaching on that pitch. We've seen a few of his teammates do it already. That's a great job to recognize slider and play off.
Ready with the 2-1. And a pretty good take there on the slider down. It's ball 3. And with the tying run in the on-deck circle, the question, does he take a look at another one here?
He just might. You're still going to see a good pitch on 3-2, even if this one's a strike.
Line hard, but foul. Full count pitch on its way. And this is taken for a ball. He walked him, and the Sox have themselves a 2-out base runner.
And he's saying, give me a break. And that pitch is right there. I tell you, though, complaining like that is only going to squeeze that strike zone a little more.
Number 18 will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. Now here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
He's ready now. The pitch. Now a little tapper here up the first baseline. But this will get foul for strike 2. 1 run, 4 hits. And no errors so far for the White Sox. From the stretch. 0-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. A man left for the White Sox. Score holds, it's 3-1. Javier Baez will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth.
Second baseman, Javier.
First pitch coming. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. The pitch count there. One pitch into his fifth inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Ramirez has this at short. Look at the spin. And the throw gets him as he takes away a hit that time.
Now batting.
We'll take a look here at his pitch count, and you can see, at least early on, he's been around the plate quite a bit. 36 strikes so far. So that's a sign that his location is where it needs to be.
Addison Russell will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Here's the first offering. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Going to be extra bases. Around first, on his way to second now. And he'll pull in there with a one-out double.
And the way their starter's throwing, another run here, that might be all they need. He's into scoring position now with a double.
Here's Dexter Fowler now as he goes after the first pitch and lines one out toward right center. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And tack on one more, make it a 4-1 lead. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Well, I got to tell you, I love the way this guy just lets it rip. Ahead in the count, behind in the count. It really doesn't matter to this guy. He's just going to go up hacking. And he drives in a run right here as he just drills this one for 2 bases.
Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. Here's Starlin Castro as he'll swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. Comes set, now the pitch. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. One out and a runner on second base. Comes set, now the pitch. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And the throw to LaRoche is in time, 2 gone. Anthony Rizzo will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. First pitch coming. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A 2-run shot off the bat of Anthony Rizzo. Number 18 for him on the campaign, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Jorge Soler will stand in now following the home run, and you wonder if that losing streak is about to go by the wayside.
Well, they're not home yet, but certainly this has been a much better performance than we've seen out of them for a while now. So all signs seem to be pointing to a potential victory.
All right, White Sox.
First offering on the way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Yeah, 2 outs, nobody on. Got a pretty good idea what he's going to do. He won't hold back here.
The pitch. Swing and a shot toward right center. Thompson is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's the Cubs 6 and the White Sox 1. Emilio Bonifacio will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Now the first pitch. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Soler is there, and it takes just 1 pitch to retire the leadoff man in the home half of the 5th.
Yep, another good job right there to get that first out. And you can pretty much bet he's probably thinking to himself, anytime my boys get me 6 runs of support, I think we're going to be okay. This is a pretty tough hole to climb out of now.
Adam Eaton will dig in. He doubled his last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. Here's the pitch. Now this is popped high in the air back near second. Here's Baez to make the catch, and that becomes out number 2.
Well, usually when you get guys to pop up, it means that you've got him off balance. And he's been able to mix things up all night long.
Melky Cabrera will stand in for the 3rd time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
First pitch to him. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
You know, maybe the most impressive thing about his performance so far, he's doing it all in a hitter's ballpark. But it's hard to come in here and pitch like this, but he's done a heck of a job.
And now a pitch on the way. This is up the middle, and it's going to get into center field. It's a 2-out hit. And a good at-bat there, as that, in fact, stretches his hitting streak out to 9 games now. Adam LaRoche will stand in. He drove in a run with a sac fly his last time. First pitch on the way. And this will be fouled away. Pause, now the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. The early hit total, about what you'd expect in a score line such as this. Here's the 1-1. Here's a foul ball left side, and that'll move it to 1-2. He's set, now the pitch. And this is fouled straight back. He'll try again, 1-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. White Sox leave 1. They trail 6-1. Zach Duke will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far. Number 12 will dig in. 1 for 2, including a home run thus far.
Number 12.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. This is toward the hole. Can Ramirez cut it off? No, he can't. It's into left for a base hit.
Man, these guys have been aggressive here early in the count. Some people think, oh, you might want to take a pitch to start an at-bat. And sometimes that's great, and it works out for a lot of people. But what you should be thinking is, I got to swing at strikes, and I got to get my pitch. And if it happens to come on the first pitch, let it rip.
David Ross will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
David Ross.
There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball one. The 1-0 home. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. 6 runs, 9 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. 1-1 on the way. Swing, hard hit ball to second. One there. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
Well, that's not exactly what you're hoping for when you turn to your bench. Granted, it's not an easy spot. Being a pinch hitter might be the toughest position in the game, but he just rolls over on this one, and that results in a huge double play.
In now, Chris Coughlin, as he will swing at the first pitch and send a ground ball out to short. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
And here's a case on the mound where he's trying to sneak a first pitch fastball by him. But he was having none of that at the plate. He just sends it right back where it came from.
Javier Baez will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Now here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball from Duke to get things started. It's 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. He waits. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. Thompson will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Cubs strand 1. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. David Ross will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching, number 3, David Ross.
Jose Abreu will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
This whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run. That's it.
Chris DiNorfio is into the ball game now as he assumes duties in center field.
Now playing center field, number 15, Chris DiNorfio.
Mike Olt is into the game as well as he's the new first baseman.
Now playing first base, number 20, Mike Olt.
Now the first pitch. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And that's going to land foul. And this is fouled back and out of play. Pitch on the way. Has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled off to the right. Here it comes. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, right now, that fastball's been so good, he really hasn't needed any of his secondary pitches. Another good heater there.
Standing in now, Thompson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. One out, nobody on. 1-0 on the way. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Now the 1-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the frame with back-to-back strikeouts here. 3 in a row going back to the last inning, and there are 2 away.
And that slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt. As you take a look there, what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
Tyler Flowers will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Here's the first offering. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
2 times here they've gone away. Both pretty easy takes. And as a hitter, now I'm thinking it might be time they try to bust something inside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In there, 2-1.
2-1's the count.
2-1. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll settle under it, but he can't hold on to it. Oh, boy. 2-2. 2-2 pitch is lofted in the air out to right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Back here on the south side of Chicago, getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Addison Russell will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Addison Russell.
First pitch coming. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Yeah, and he had to range deep for this one, and you've also got to worry about that ball hitting the lip of the outfield grass. So you got to hang with it just like he did, and he made a nice play.
Into the box, Chris Denorfio, as he'll go after the first pitch and send a ground ball down to third. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th, as now there are 2 away.
Third baseman number 13, Starlin Castro.
Starlin Castro will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. And here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt, and it's strike 1.
Boy, if he makes contact there and makes an out, that's a 3-pitch inning. I think I would have had him look at least 1.
Now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll reach over to his left to take this one in, and the inning is over. It'll be Alexi Ramirez's turn when we come back. It's the Cubs 6 and the White Sox 1. And here is Alexi Ramirez. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Now here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. 1-1 pitch on the way. Now here's a ground ball that'll get by the mound and into center field for a leadoff single.
Well, he needed a hit like this. Got to get him to snap out of this cold streak. I mean, you're just looking for something to go your way, and that ball, it's not hit particularly well, but it happens to find a hole. He's saying, man, it's about time.
Number 18 will dig in. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. To second for 1. On to Olt at first. A double play.
And it's the double play ball that bites him again. This is the third time now that they've hit into one so far. And you're just not going to win many ball games if you keep shooting yourself in the foot like that.
Emilio Bonifacio will stand in now with 2 away, and it's back to the drawing board here following the double play.
Yeah, and that was the third of the game so far. It's going to be really hard to win when you're just giving away outs like that.
First pitch coming. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. And the pitch. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
2 out, nobody on. Here's the 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
Here comes the 1-2. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here he comes again, 1-2. And a swing and a miss, as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. Good guys held in check here. They trail 6-1. Mike Olt will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Here's the first offering. Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
And you can tell when these guys have gone up to the plate, they've had a plan. So they're just not wildly swinging, hoping for things to work out. They've been looking for specific pitches in specific locations. The advanced scouts, they've earned their pay in this one.
Jorge Soler will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. First offering on the way. Oh, lots of real estate on the right side of the infield here as he steers this one into right, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
And the rich keep getting richer. 2 straight hits to start the inning, and now they can really look to salt this one away.
Number 12 will be the batter. 2 for 3 with a home run thus far. Has a look, now the pitch. Oh, and he takes this one to the opposite field. High and deep to left center. Cabrera is going to have room, however, as he makes the catch in deep left center field for the first out. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Good job there at second base of doing the math in his head and figuring out he can make it up to third. So that puts runners on the corners now with only 1 away.
David Ross will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the first pitch. Ran it in on him as this is bounced toward short. Bonifacio Relay to LaRoche is in time, and thanks to the double play ball, the inning is over. Your basic 6-4-3 will get him out of danger. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Adam Eaton will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
Center fielder, Adam Eaton.
Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. Now here's the pitch. Fouled back. And now a pitch on the way. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Denorfia is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Well, if this is a day game, this is a home run. You know, a night game, much different story here. This place just doesn't have the same kind of carry to it under the lights. And this winds up being a long out to the warning track.
Melky Cabrera will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far. First pitch to him. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now the pitch. Swing and a ball lined hard towards short, but right at the shortstop for the second out.
Now, story of the ball game right there, and that's how it goes sometimes in baseball. The hard hit balls find gloves, and the little dribblers find holes.
Adam LaRoche will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Now here's the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. One-0. Foul toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats out of play. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. The 1-1. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Here's another 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Chris Coughlin will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the ninth.
Left fielder, Chris Coughlin.
First pitch on the way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. 1-0 pitch now. Now a ball hit back up the middle, over to his left. He's up with it. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
Well, that's the kind of year it's been for this guy so far. Even when he gets fooled, he still finds a way to get an infield single out of it.
Javier Baez will dig in. He homered back in inning number 3. Here's the first offering. Swing and a ball hit hard to third. Bonifacio on to first to complete the double play.
I think a little unlucky there, maybe even more than a little unlucky. This ball's just absolutely scalded, but right at the third baseman on one hop, so he can autograph the ball before getting that double play started, and he'll roll it up easy. 5-4-3.
Stepping in now, Addison Russell, as this is popped foul behind the plate. It's strike one. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Cubs lead this one 6-1. Jose Abreu started off here in their half of the 9th, and no sign of a reliever. They're going to let him try to finish this one off.
Well, he's been brilliant so far, so why not see if he can take it the distance? It just doesn't happen these days very often.
First pitch coming. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Here's the pitch. Hit hard, but foul toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. Now another 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes now to the 2014 All-Star.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
Pitch on the way. Sliced hard, but foul. Look out over there. Another 1-2 delivery. And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit well out toward left field. Coghlan is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
Now batting, number 75.
Thompson would get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. Now the first pitch. And this is hit hard on the ground toward short. Throw on to first, and the White Sox are down to their final out now. Tyler Flowers is the last chance now with 2 out here in the 9th. And here's the first pitch. This is foul right side. 2 out, nobody on. Now here it comes. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss as he can't connect there, and now the Chi Sox are down to their final strike.
Oh, another good pitch there. I'm not sure he's thrown a bad slider tonight. Every one of them has had a ton of movement.
Ball 2. Now here's the pitch. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And he'll put this one away without much trouble, and the Cubs have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Well, we talked about how they needed a good outing out of this guy, and he gave them that and even more, finishing off the complete game victory.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, just the 1 run allowed, but anytime you can give your bullpen a day off, it does nothing but help your club in the long run.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. The Cubs win this one 6-1. Good night from Chicago.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs, 6 runs on 13 hits. 1 error. They left 4 men on base. For the White Sox, 1 run on 6 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Jason Hamill. His record is now 6-6. The loss goes to Jeff Samardzija. He falls to 8-12. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 9 minutes. A reminder that extra CTA Red Line trains will be available at the Sox 35th Street station, and that Pace Go-Go Sox Express buses are available outside of U.S. Cellular Field.
All right, guys, and the Cubs win. Jason Hamill with a complete game in this one. Pitched a one heck of a ball game for us, getting his 6th win of the season, and kind of a shortened season for him since he was hurt about half the year. But a win there nonetheless, as we were able to beat up Jeff Samardzija, hit 3 home runs off of him, 1 from Schwarber, 1 from Baez, and another one from Anthony Rizzo. Anthony Rizzo's being a 2-run shot. The other ones were solos. And finally brought the offense today. As you see here, we lost 11-2 to the Brewers on Thursday, and then lost 2-1 to the White Sox yesterday. So finally scored some runs here. We only scored 3 runs in our last 2 games before this, and we pounded out 6. We outscored ourselves here in the last 2 games, and just this one ball game, dropping the Sox in this one. Just need to keep this going here. We got 1 more game, and then we get another day off before we go back home to face Detroit and Atlanta for 4. Not that we really have left the city at all. We're still in Chicago. We're technically on the road, but we haven't left Chicago. We won't be leaving Chicago again until the 24th of August. But that's going to go ahead and do it for this episode. Thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to follow us here on YouTube at Life of Raw Sports Gaming Network, as well on Twitch at Life of Raw Sports Gaming. And then also don't forget to give us a follow on Twitter as well at LRSGN. I am Big Dope 7, and you guys be sure to keep it real.